Good evening everyone, and a very warm welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flights in 2024. So today we are back at Gatwick for our third stream of the weekend, and as you can see we are back on the usual sort of stands. I think we're probably 5, 6, 3 this evening. So what we thought we'd do is mix things up a little bit and go from a full, basically a full cockpit setup. Departure time is 8 o'clock for our flight, so we thought we'd mix things up a touch. Get the door open, power the aircraft up, and get people on board as quick as possible. So that's the doors open. We'll just jump here, we'll just get the cabin mains bus switched on, but we need to put some power in the aircraft first. First officer's been in there all night, and there we go. So actually it's all very, very dark at the minute, but we'll get the external power connected. And we'll just run through the overhead flows and get them all sorted. Moving up, so 1 to nav, 2 to nav, 3 to nav. So they will all start running through their setup. Fuel pumps, we get them all on. We did a flight this evening to Aldergrove Airport in Belfast, so not Belfast City. It's the main regional airport. Now we'll get the wing lights on as well, ready for our departure. So let's have a fiddle with the lighting in here. Let's get it all brightened up so you guys can see what's going on. We'll do the same with the overhead as well. Evening, Kieran, how are you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Evening if you're both over on YouTube and TikTok. Welcome, good evening. So what we'll do, we'll quickly run through the flight plan. That's going to run through its usual 7-minute lineup. So first thing to do, let's load in the SimBrief profile and then hit our mass and balance. We'll get the aircraft loaded and refueled straight away. 179 passengers this evening, and just short of 6 tons. We are doing the return leg back from Aldergrove back to Gatwick is the plan, presuming we don't have any major issues on the way. So let's jump back to the AFB and we'll quickly look at our routing for today's flight. So we're in the A320 again, on our third aircraft on the third day. Cost index of 27, cruise level of 340. Zero fuel weight 61 tons. We've got a takeoff weight of 66.6 tons, and landing weight of 63.8. So we're a little bit, we're still close to the landing weight margin, so we will be overweight initially. So expecting runway 26 left for departure, landboard 6 Mike, and then for Aldergrove expecting runway 35. And it's a little bit of an interesting routing into Aldergrove, but we'll explain that a little bit more as we move a ways in. Have a quick look at the weather for Gatwick as we stand at the minute. So Gatwick, currently the weather is 7 degrees Celsius, QNH 9 at 8. 998 hectopascals. Expecting showers and rain. And the current winds are 210 at 15, gusting 25 knots. So it could be a little bit blustery on our departure today. No times, I don't think there's anything of a great deal of interest really. I did have a quick skim through them earlier. There shouldn't be anything really that affects us too horrifically. Don't know quite what's going on with the passengers and why the ground services are not in alignment, but there we go. Not sure quite what's gone on there. They don't seem to have aligned themselves properly. Probably see. We'll just let them reset. Hopefully it'll all work swimmingly. We may just have to reload the boarding process again. We'll have to see how that works. But we'll go from there. We'll give it a minute for GSX to do its thing. Let Swissport do the thing, and we can request refueling as well. Hopefully they'll now put themselves in the right position We'll jump down here and we'll get the MCD all set up in a minute. Just seeing what's going on with the MCD, why that's not playing at the minute. So we'll just have a good look through SimApp Pro to see why that's not all woke up yet. Sometimes it takes a few minutes just to get itself sorted. Let's see how we go.
Is turning on to final 27 left, 10 miles down.
What we can do quickly, we'll just close SimApp Pro and then we'll just reopen it again. Sometimes, occasionally on launch up, it doesn't always work first time for some reason. Not quite sure why. Everything's all plugged in as it should be. So we'll just let that do its thing. Yes, we can attach the tug now. We'll get that all done and ready. So we'll stand 104. So is that the stand behind us, I think, isn't it? Weather radar to system 1 predictor winch system is on.
Sure race 903, we'll follow in behind you.
We'll get the TAA mode on. One thing we can do is tune the ground frequency 1 to 1805, so we'll get that tuned in on the box. We can have a quick listen to all that. There we go, that's all that's sorted.
Gatwick ground, easy 14 Delta Mike stand 24.
So refueling's just about to commence. Go from there.
Push start approved face at EC 14 Delta Mike.
Gatwick ground, Seabird 11 Alpha with you information Victor, IFR.
So information Victor's in use, 26 left, transition over 7,500 feet.
What looks to be on the left hand side. One side pass, Romeo, Lima, Quebec Alpha, stand 5.
Evening Lee, how we doing, mate? So we'll get the MCD all set up now.
Continue, Romeo, Lima, Quebec Alpha, and stand 553, 5 thanks.
Gatwick ground, lot 41 Charlie Alpha, stand 400.
So cost index 27, cruise level 240, minus 50. 8 degrees Celsius on the ground.
105 requesting Christian stop. Thank you, standby. Break easy 81 Echo Gatwick Tower 124230 by.
Gatwick Tower 124230, thank you, 81 Echo.
We'll just get the IRS aligned on reference. Next page. So our block fuel tonight is 5.8 tons. Nearest dummet. Zero fuel weight is 61. 30 is our CG. Trip wind today, we've got a headwind of 21. So that may change the fuel figures slightly. 11 minutes extra fuel. Plus an extra 30 minutes. So we'll pop in our departure. Echo Golf Kilo, runway 26 left. We're expecting level 6 Mike departure. Insert that, and then on the arrival we're expecting a runway.
2 stations, the A3 Tango High, just confirm the stand number again.
Stand 104.
Sorry, easy A3 Tango, someone steps on me, just confirm the stand number again.
Just going to have a quick look at the runways in use. So it's suggesting runway 35, which I didn't realise.
Thanks, 275 PDC. And the station that was calling for pushback, staying in.
Speedway 11 Alpha, best pushback, weird aircraft type, sorry, A380 and 715.
Vivid 11 Alpha, thank you, stand 15, you're pushing start approved facing west.
Push approved facing west, 11 Alpha.
Gatwick ground, good evening, AZ35 Charlie Lima, short Romeo.
Can I just confirm, Kieran, what arrival runway you've got for Aldergrove? I'm a little bit confused because it's not usually a runway that's in use.
560.
2-5, okay. For some reason mine says 3-5, but there's no star for this route in any way, so I'm
14 Delta Mike, request taxi.
Easy 14 Delta Mike, thank you. Right Mike, hold Mike 1, short of runway.
I'd say 2-5 seems more sensible.
Taxi Mike for Holden Mike 1 for 26 left, easy.
So flight time's 1 hour and 8 minutes. Estimated fuel on board will be 1.7 tons after landing.
Alpha, have you handed this over to Tower?
Easy 3 Quebec Alpha, you can contact Tower now 124230, bye.
Okay, sir, thank you.
So one thing we can do is have a quick look at our takeoff performance for this evening. It's a little bit warmer this evening than it was yesterday evening. So we'll just run the runway's currently dry. I suppose we can plan for a wet just in case it does start raining because it does mention showers. So flight's 1 down. So we've got V1, V2. Yeah, that's fine. So what we'll do is send this across to MCDU. And we'll jump across to the performance page. And we just want to put the transition level 7,500 feet in there. So V1138, VR151, V2151, flaps 1 down, 0.4. So we'll see how we go there. So that's that done. We'll have a quick look at the charts, get them all set up and ready. Most of them should be all sorted realistically. So that's our ground chart. Landmark 6 Mike is what we are departing on. So we'll have a quick look at the routing for this. So it's initially a right turn for Landmark 6 Mike. So initial climb 6,000 feet. Yeah, the right hand turn with a speed restriction of 220 knots.
Sorry, left Papa and Alpha Sierra, Alpha 2, lot 4 and Charlie Alpha.
Easy 14 Delta Mike, Tower now 124 days 4230, bye.
Delta Tower 124, just for 230. Thanks for service, easy 14 Delta Mike, bye bye.
Silver number 25, thank you, bye bye.
Silver 2173, sorry, second.
Parking position, number 25, thank you.
Just where we're currently, so initial climb 6,000 feet as expected, so we'll get that tuned in the box. So that's 6,000 feet in.
Easy 642, request.
120 passengers currently on board, so it's not going to be long now before we start our departure.
Thank you, taxi right.
Fuel is complete, so we'll get the seatbelt signs on as well.
Sorry, could you repeat?
No problem, it's right turn on to Papa, Alpha November, hold it, Alpha 3.
Hold short Alpha 3 via Papa, Alpha November.
So then we'll get our clearance and then we'll be ready for push back in a few more minutes.
Easy 7 Echo Delta, Gatwick, hello, taxi 08 left.
So GK, if you want to just stand by 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes. It's entirely up to you, buddy.
Left, hold short, I'm expecting 554.
Lot 41 Charlie Alpha, give way.
Right then.
Passing EasyJet A320, passing right to left in front of you 1 kilo.
Give way on a kilo from right to left, 41 Charlie Alpha.
Go ground, good evening. Easy 97 Juliet's with you on stand 557 information Victor on board Airbus A320 requesting IFR to Aldergrove.
Easy 97 Juliet, hello, current flight PDC.
Roger. So we've been given a PDC, which basically means they've sent it via text. So initial climb is going to be 4,000 feet apparently.
Easy 7 Echo Delta, continue taxi.
Squawking at 6, Landmark 6 Mike, as we expected. 6462 is our squawk, so 6462 on squawk, wonderful. That's the squawk all in and done. So let's get the APU on and running. I'll go from there. The APU on and APU start. The only thing we've got to be careful of, I'm pretty sure this aircraft's going to...
Disregard.
So we've got another few passengers on board. I think we're still getting baggage on board, but there's not much left to go on there. Yeah, that should be the last container on.
Easy 642, Gatwick Tower now 124.23, very good.
So 24230, we'll get that tuned in ready.
Contact tower UD642.
Cool, so once just waiting for the APU to boot up.
Contact Gatwick Tower 124.23, very good.
Got the message, we'll just have a quick look at see what that is. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay this evening. Should be all good with volumes hopefully. How are we doing, Lee? Can you do much this evening?
On the ground with clearance Gatwick deliveries online, you can contact them 121 days 1955. But again, anyone to push back or clearance delivery 121 days 1955.
Ah, good. I did do some fiddling the other night. So then, APU is on and available. APU bleed. Disconnect external power. So we're just waiting for the last couple of passengers. Fuel's on board, bags are on board, so it's literally just a case of waiting for them to do these last few bits. See, there's an aircraft just coming onto stand here as well.
Second left onto Papa, Alpha, correction, taxi, second left Papa, Alpha November, and hold short of Alpha.
Second left on Papa, Alpha November, and hold short Alpha for 1 minute.
So copy preparation checklist, gear pins and code remove. Fuel quantity is 5.8 tons. Seatbelt on, ideas are set to nav, and we'll just double check the same on the MCD as well. So IRS monitor, all nav, wonderful. IRF 908 hectopascals, and we'll just wait for the board to complete, then we'll do the before start. I think it's literally just a case waiting for this last container to come. We've still got one more container and then we get going. What stand are you on there, Kieran? Are you behind us? Sorry, this is really loud, I do apologise guys. Oh no, you. Don't know where 104 is, to be fair. I don't know, I could just look. Oh, I see, you're under the... You're just the other side under the bridge then. I see you. Easy 83 Tango, yeah?
Negative, Quebec, Lima, and
Stop looking at your clipboard, come on, I want to go. Come on, get your box out and get my doors shut. There we go, finally. So, before starts, Piper accept takeoff speeds and thrust 138, 151, 151, thrust 64, windows and doors closed. Beacon is now on. So then we will ask for our pushback clearance. Got a ground easy 900 ready for push and start, stand 557.
United Juliet, thanks. Contact delivery 121 days 1955.
121955, easy 900. That's a nightmare. To be fair, don't know why I just did that.
Please have what to expect. Hold ready.
Alright, delivery, good evening. These 9 Juliet's ready for push and start. 557.
297 Juliet. Juliet, Gatwick delivery. Hello, you can contact Gatwick ground on 121.805.
Oh, you just passed me to yourself. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, you're supposed to go through delivery then to ground just in case there's any flow measures, but there is no minutes here, okay?
No worries.
Sorry, my apologies. You confirm that again. My apologies. 670.
Stand by, break lot 41. And Spivet 1 Alpha, continue taxi via Alpha November, Mike.
Yeah, it's probably just to double check the clearance has all been done properly.
Contact Gatwick Tower 124.230, goodbye.
Hold short Mike 1 and then 124.3 for tower.
Negative 124.230, and it's via Mike to hold at Mike 1.
124.24 and then Mike via Mike to Mike 1.
No, 124230.
Negative 124.23, 2423.
2423 for the tower.
Got Grand Easy 9 Jet ready for departure.
Easy 97 Juliet, Gatwick, thank you, stand 557, push and start approved facing south.
Push start approved facing south, Easy 9 Jet. Not seen the pointless exercise, but there we go. Right, continue push, and we want to be facing south on the Quebec Alpha, so nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Base release, clear to push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start sequence 1 and 2, starting number 1. Let's just sort the cabin lighting. I'll have the wing lights on as well, I think.
Start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap.
You doing much then this evening, Lee, or just chilling out, mate? Done any flights this evening?
If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seats. Remove it from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist.
Easy 512 Gatwick, hello, stand for your push and start approved.
The one's available starting number 2.
Gatwick ground, Easy 670 is currently at taxi Juliet.
Easy 6710 Gatwick, hello, continue taxi via Romeo, hold short of Lima, expect stand 552.
Such as the brace position and
Taxi via Romeo, holding short, sorry, Ben. Say it again. Taxi via Romeo, hold short Lima, stand 552, Easy 670.
Hey Sam, you can expect stand 552.
Expect stand 552, Easy 670, thank you.
Please set parking brakes.
Brake set, clear to disconnect. Engine 2 is available. AP can come off. After start, anti-ice not required. Decom status check. Pitch trim 0.4 down. Rudder trim is neutral. Block controls. Block. Pull down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
A3 Tango requesting taxi.
Tow truck disconnected.
Easy 83 Tango, thank you, taxi Papa Alpha November, hold at
Left
Alpha
is
3.
clear. Right is clear.
Yeah, it looks quite busy to be fair. So we can probably expect taxi Lima Papa Alpha November, something like that.
Papa and Alpha November to hold at Alpha 3.
Papa, Papa, Alpha November, and hold Alpha 3, the A3 Tango.
Ground easy 9 Juliet, ready for taxi.
Easy 9-7 Juliet, thank you. Taxi left Lima Papa, hold short Juliet.
Left Lima, Papa, and holding short Juliet. Easy 9 Juliet. Race released, start taxi, taxi lights please. Here we go. Wonderful.
Easy 512, change of plan, taxi Whiskey, Zulu, hold short of Alpha.
Right, check. Shooter.
Jet 4, uniform echo, request push and start, stand 50.
The lighting's looking so good on this as well.
Okay, thank you. Stand 50, push and start approved facing west.
Push start approved facing west, Jet 4, uniform echo.
Container, this is Easy 63 Whiskey uniform on control 26 right on Juliet.
Easy 63 Whiskey, uniform Gatwick, ground, hello, taxi.
Yeah, I've seen an A380 already tonight. It's because the fly-by-wire's had an update, isn't it? So. Here's the lovely walkway.
Other taxi via Juliet, Romeo, and say again please.
And Kilo to stand 10.
So with this Tomjet's pushing back in front, but we're going first right.
107 Easy 63 Whiskey uniform, thank you.
Easy 6710, taxi Lima, stand 552, get in.
Taxi Lima, full stand 552, easy 6710.
Easy 97 Juliet, continue taxi via Papa, Alpha Sierra, correction, Alpha November, hold it Alpha 3.
Holding Alpha 3 via Papa Alpha November, easy 9 Juliet.
Gatwick Ground Hello, Alpine H675 at 10112, request IFR clear west to Amsterdam.
Alpine 8675, thank you.
So hopefully he'll be pushing facing us, so let's have a look.
Easy 83 Tango, contact Gatwick Tower, 124 base 123, direct line.
Contacting Gatwick Tower 124.230, I think for APC.
So taxi checklist, flight controls check, flight setting conform plus F, radar update with windshield system on and auto. Engine mode selected at norm, not eco memo, take off, no blue power in the cabin. Any second now, that should be all complete. So hopefully, I'd imagine this will be queuing off to our right hand side in a second. Not sure. Have a quick peek. That's that is useful on start only one. And so sometimes my map's a little bit behind. Anyway, we probably want to be taxiing a little bit less, a little bit more than 7 knots. So let's give ourselves a bit of speed. So we are doing a left onto Alpha November, so continue down here to Papa, we've cleared to cross Juliet. Fly Dirk.
Hello, that's cabin secure for takeoff.
Wonderful, thanks. Cabin secure, so taxi checks complete. So continue down, it's the next left Alpha November. So it's this. So that's Zulu, and the next green light is Alpha November. So we should get past over the tower any second. Just like that. Tower 124230, thanks to UTC, easy 9 jet back.
Fly runway heading altitude 4000.
Go around Iberia 18 Lima Kilo, fly runway heading climb 3000.
So we're cleared to Alpha 3 at the minute.
4000 Iberia 18 Lima Kilo.
Not sure exactly where Alpha 3 is, but. There's a big A380.
Stand by, break. D8 1 Echo, contact director 126 Escalade 25.
Director 126, estimated by, thank you, D1 Echo.
Iberia 18 Lima Kilo, correction report heading to Gatwick to 126.825.
126.825, say Iberia 18 Lima Kilo.
Good evening, he's 97 Juliet holding Alpha 3.
He's 97 Juliet, standby, break easy 225, continue approach runway 26 backwind, 210 degrees speed up.
Continue approach.
Yeah, I gathered you had the EasyJet in front of me with the A380 next to you. So, right, I'll come to a stop in a second. We'll just come a little bit closer. Got a nice circle from the approach there as well. So we'll stop at this next green light just somewhere. Parking brake set. There's a few aircraft due out this evening.
Gatwick Tower, EV642, ready for departure.
Standby. Easy 642, wind 210 degrees speed up, runway 26 back, cleared immediate take up 3 miles.
Clear for takeoff, EV642.
It looks like he's in the little 319. I don't know what he's in actually, but it's a 319 right. Oh no, it's a 320 new.
Easy 83 Tango, hold on for.
So we can now go into the position of where
642,
hearing us.
take off at 210 degrees speed up.
EV642, clear for takeoff.
So you're clear to the next line, we'll move forward a touch. Oh yeah, I've never flown from Gatwick to be fair, so I can't tell you much about it. They might we fly from here. So this British Airways will be departing in front of us, I'd imagine. So we'll continue to Alpha 3, which is this line here.
Speedbird 11 Alpha behind the landing, EasyJet A320 Neo at 1 mile. Via Mike 1, line up runway 26 left behind.
Line up,
There's one of them inbound. Sorry, it's really noisy. I've seen a few little landings here and there. But I wonder if the landing gear's out this time. Yeah. It's my graphics settings, that's why. It looks like it's down. Obviously, it doesn't play massively well. No, one thing I forgot to do, recording this evening. It's not very good, so start recording now. Got that excited about joining up, getting the stream sorted. I've not even started the actual recording for some editing. But there we go. Start it now. Like I say, guys, we are going to do the return leg is the plan, depending on the traffic and stuff. Hopefully, we should be able to get a return leg in. Here's the old. So Speedbird's going to be given a clearance, and I'd imagine. So the aircraft's quite close. So we have to be on a game then. So we may have another go around here.
Speedbird 11 Alpha, wind 210 degrees speed on runway 26 left, cleared immediate takeoff, traffic at 3 miles.
So I think we'll do the line up checklist now. Landing checklist, take over from confirm, Alpha 1, 26 left. TCAS T, A, RA, PAX 1 and 2 both on.
Easy 635, repeat that please. X-Back late landing clear.
Traffic's rolling, so that's good. Oh, it's getting a bit touchy this, isn't it? With the traffic. It's not a lot of separation at all.
635, expect late landing clearance. Easy 635, clear to land, runway 26 left.
Oh wow, that is talk about late landing clearance, that.
Seabird 11 Alpha, contact Gatwick director 126 decimal 825, squawk mode to Charlie. 225, contact Gatwick, ground 121 decimal 805.
You're gonna have to be on your game here, Kieran. This is the traffic, how? It's only at 5 miles.
Tango via Alpha 1 line up runway 26 left.
Fire Alpha 1 line up, runway 26 left, easy 18 times.
Subject 4 uniform echo, hold Alpha 1. Hold Alpha 1, subject 4 uniform echo.
So he's gonna come out in front of us then, I think. He's gonna jump the queue by the look of things. It's probably due to aircraft size, so that's probably the difference. Oh wow, this other aircraft's really close.
635, exit right, vacate right. Vacate right.
As soon as he's clear, you're off and gone. It's still not vacated yet. It's literally one aircraft after another. Yeah, I can feel it go around coming, to be fair, because he's really slowly vacated. He's still on the runway. Poor Kieran, bless him. Hope you're ready, Kieran. I see the alarm lights very clearly now. Hope it's not too loud for you guys. He's only just vacated.
Tango runway 2, disregard.
Ah, no, he's gonna get a go around them. Just come off the runway.
Stand by.
Yeah, he's going around them.
BD8 Tango runway 26 left and 230 degrees 4 knots, first take.
I think he's just disconnected, isn't he?
635 second right, Juliet, contact ground 121 decimal 805.
Evening tower, plus 5962, coming back for a close.
Stand by. 5 second right, contact ground 121 Delta 5962, Gatwick Tower, continue approach runway 26 left, distance 230 degrees 4 knots.
Okay, 26 left.
We're running out of fuel the time we get here.
Gatwick Tower, yeah, right. Griffin 8 Kilo Whiskey, holding Alpha 3.
Griffin 8 Kilo Whiskey, Gatwick Tower, yeah, right, hold Alpha 3.
What's this Tui doing then? Is he going first? I presume he's going to be going first. Let's Kieran off and away.
Delta 5962, runway 26 left, first land.
He's not risking it then. So the Tomjet will get clearance now to line up after the inbound, and then we should be the next departure up.
A3 Tango, contact Gatwick director 126 decimal 825.
Director 126 825, A3 Tango.
Tomjet 4 uniform echo behind the landing, Delta A330 at 2 miles, via Alpha 1, line up runway 26 left behind.
Behind the landing, Delta, line up runway 26 left behind, Tomjet 4 uniform echo.
Easy 97 Juliet, hold Alpha 1.
Hold enough for one, he's nice and Juliet. We'll wait until he's obviously out of the way. So you can't really comfortably both consume the same. So what he should have said really is hold Alpha 1 after the tom jet. But we'll use some common sense. Yeah, it was pretty dodgy separation, wasn't it, to be fair. But fair play to them. These guys do an amazing job. Probably plan it a lot better than I do. So, here he is. Hopefully he'll start moving now. As we can start moving. There is some other traffic. Right, let's move forward a touch.
Tower, Griffin 2592 on Alpha November, hold Alpha 3.
Griffin 2592, Gatwick Tower, hold Alpha 3.
Hold Alpha 3, Griffin 2592.
Tower, hello, Iberia 1, Lima Kilo, established ILS 26 left. We have to land on this one, we are main fuel.
Iberia 18 Lima Kilo, Gatwick Tower, continue approach runway 26 left, wind 230 degrees, 4 knots.
Continue approach 26 left, Iberia 18 Lima Kilo.
Tomjet 4 Uniform Echo, wind 230 degrees, 4 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
So I don't think he's going to let us out before this other aircraft, just in case.
5962, contact Gatwick ground 121.805.
Contact ground 121.805.
So we're all ready to go pretty much. It's just a case now of waiting for...
Easy 97 Juliet behind the landing, Iberia A321 Neo at 4 miles via Alpha 1, line up runway 26 left behind.
Yeah, no, Iberia line up 26 left behind, easy 97 Juliet.
Iberia 18 Lima Kilo, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 26.
Do I have anti-vibes on? I don't think so.
Tomjet 4 Uniform Echo, contact Gatwick Director 126 decimal 825.
126.825, Tomjet 4 Uniform Echo.
Griffin 8 Kilo, Whiskey, hold Alpha 1.
Alpha 1, Griffin 8 Kilo Whiskey.
No, I don't think I do have it on, to be fair. I think pretty sure it's disabled, to be fair. Let's hope this Iberia gets himself down. As it could be a little bit interesting. So there guys, we'll promise we'll get ourselves in the air in a minute. It's always the way. I do quite enjoy some busier airfields though. So let's start rolling.
98 Gatwick Tower, hello. Continue approach runway 26 left, wind 230 degrees, 4 knots.
Secretary Pila, ECA 698, I only had the wind speed.
ECA 8698, continue approach runway 26 left.
Continue approach 26 left, ECA 698.
Yeah, so all of the strobes on. Just wait for our clearance, just waiting for him to vacate, and then we'll get going.
Easy 97 Juliet with 230 degrees, 4 knots, runway 26 back, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 26 left, easy 97 Juliet. First 50%.
Iberian 18 Lima Kilo, contact Gatwick, ground 121.805.
121.805, area 18 Lima Kilo.
Griffin 8 Kilo Whiskey behind the line.
Antro SRS runway Octopus Blue.
4 miles, via Alpha 1, line up runway 26 back behind.
Flight 265 behind the landing aircraft, Griffin 8 Kilo Whiskey.
Griffin 2592, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, Griffin 2592.
V1. Rotate. Positive line, go. Nav.
Easy 86908, runway 26 back, clear to land.
Clear to land 26 left, easy 86908.
Just climb.
Easy 97 Juliet, contact Gatwick, direct, turbo 1.
AP1.
825.
Get directed 12685, easy 97 Juliet by.
Tower UTC, Tango Mode.
Flap 0 speed, check flap 0. Can't pull us this on.
Easy 81 Yankee. So you can turn left, heading 020 degrees.
Heading to 020 degrees, Easy 81 Yankee Zulu.
Easy 81 Yankee Zulu, contact Gatwick, director 118.1950, bye-bye.
18950, thank you very much, Easy 81 Yankee Zulu.
204 in from Echo, climb now, flight level 170.
170 for you from Echo.
Direct easy 97 Juliet, passing 2,800 feet.
Easy 97 Juliet, director, hello, climb now, flight level 80.
81, climb out 80, easy 97 Juliet. Open climb 80.
Easy 214, turn left, heading 060 degrees.
Turn left, heading 060, easy 214.
204 from Echo, nothing further, Unicom 122 decimal, bye-bye.
122 decimal, thanks to ATC 704, you know from Echo.
Right. KLM 950, descent flight level 80.
Descent level 80 to 950.
Easy 214, you have around 35 track miles, descent 12.
Hopefully we'll get a direct as well, save us a bit of fuel.
Descend 6,000 feet, 20998, head to Pascal, easy 214.
As items may have moved, there are toilets at
Easy 214, turn left, heading 040 degrees.
Turn left, heading 040, easy 214.
This includes vapes and other e-cigarettes.
Constraints.
KLM 950, you can turn left, heading 090 degrees.
Turn left heading 090 degrees, killing 950.
Nice views out this evening over London. So I'm hoping we get a nice little left turn shortly. That would be good.
Easy 214, you can contact Gatwick director 118.1950, bye-bye.
Contact 118.950, easy 214, thank you, bye-bye.
Right. Easy 97 Juliet, climb now, flight level 130.
Standard set. Climbing 130 is 970. 130 open climb.
KLM 950, you have around 36 track miles, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, unit 9098 hectopascal.
So again, the
Shout out to Dan, who's controlling this evening.
Unit 9098.
Okay, change 998, descend 552 and now.
Hope you get some nice views over London as well. So I'd imagine he's on the approach into Heathrow, I guess. Can't quite pick up on Heathrow at the minute.
Gatwick approach, good evening. Griffin 8 Kilo Whiskey.
Might be what we can just see there in the distance.
500 for 4,000.
Griffin 8 Kilo Whiskey, Gatwick Director. Oh my god, hello, climb now, flight level 80.
Climb now, level 80, Griffin 8 Kilo Whiskey.
KLM 950, turn left heading 080 degrees.
Landing, lights off. East the cabin.
KLM 950, turn left heading 075 now.
So left heading 075, turn 950.
ET 970, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Left 360 degrees, easy enough, I'm sure. So, 000. Ah, is that big and hill on the left? Okay, yeah, nice one. I don't really, like, I know the main airport's around London, but...
KLM 950, speed 220 knots.
I was looking at that, it's not a Echo Golf Kilo Bravo, is that the one?
Easy 97 Juliet. Oh, somebody. Sorry, Easy 97 Juliet. Report you're heading to London 127.105. Bye bye.
We're heading to London 127.105, easy enough to do. 127.105. London, good evening, easy 97 Juliet, heading at 360 degrees.
Easy 97 Juliet, London Control, hello, climb flight level 210 and resume our navigation direct to Leicester.
Direct Leicester and climb 210, easy 97 Juliet. So, navigation direct Leicester, LASTA, Leicester is inserted to confirm. Insert.
Can I give you a ring for the correct?
You have your anti-ice on? I've not got mine on actually. I probably should have it on though. Was it? I don't know. I never really know what the conditions are to having anti-ice on. Normally it comes up saying there's ice detected, so we can pop it on though. I suppose it's not going to change anything really, is it? Here is a lovely central London. We're just flying over now. What can we spot then? So I've got the O2 here down on the right hand side. Don't know if you can just pick that out. Then we've got the financial buildings, HSBC Tower. Where is the Shard? Oh, there's the Shard just off to the left hand side. Next to London Bridge. And we've got the what's it called? London Eye on the left hand side there as well. Nice little spotting area this, isn't it? And then we have Wembley over in the distance there.
Easy 84 Yankee Kilo, climb flight level 350.
Let's see, we've got a lovely view of London Heathrow now as well. Yes, there's a great deal of action going on down there. So as we're off the SID now, we'll just go back to the normal route.
Easy 97 Juliet, climb flight level 340.
Climbing 340, easy 97 Juliet. Open climb 340. So nice views there. Oh, you live about 30 minutes from Gatwick. Oh, nice one. Yeah, not too bad with London landmarks. Not, I wouldn't say I'm amazing. I know the obvious ones. So then guys, we should receive our Wingwing products tomorrow as well. That's another exciting update for the cockpit, so that should be here. I think it said between 10 and 2 tomorrow. Presumably it's in the UK now, so that's always a bonus. As long as there's no customs or anything to be paid, which I don't think there is. And that's the bonus for Wingwing. A lot of their products, to be fair, are priced just below the tax threshold, which is good.
979 descent, flight level 140, level by Abton.
Not massively, to be fair. No, I'm never that interested, to be fair, in football. Like, I have seen England play. Last time I was at Wembley was to see Coldplay, actually. That was the last thing that I saw. That was a great night, to be fair.
Easy 24 Foxtrot November, descent, flight level 140.
140, 24 Foxtrot November.
What, it's still not left channel and you ordered 35 descent? Really?
Postman at 2885, runway
That's surprising.
clear takeoff, wind is 220 degrees, 10 knots.
27 clear for takeoff, Postman 2885.
Yeah, that's surprising, to be fair, Lee. I didn't expect that to be a thing, if I'm honest. Yeah, Chris, how are we doing? Good evening, mate. Yeah, so mine should be coming tomorrow. So I bought the Ecam and the
Subject
what do you call it?
2806, contact Amsterdam radar 134.
Ecam and the gear panel, whatever you want to call it. It's not called that, I know.
Fenix Mike Lima, descent, flight level 90.
Descent at flight level 90, Fenix 3 Mike Lima.
So we'll be reaching this control zone all the way up to the Trent. Then we'll be flying over Manchester, though I don't think we'll be in the control zone. Heading out west over Blackpool, over the top of the Isle of Man, and then head into lovely Belfast. As I said, there's no star for Belfast, so it's just a case of routing yourself, really. It's quite good fun, though, to be fair. AGP, that's the word I was after. Yeah. That's strange that it's not. So I ordered mine at like 2 o'clock in the morning, though the time I checked out was about 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking forward to it though, because I've never timed my flights at all.
Sparking 1153, pushing start support facing west on Victor, flight for
so it should be pretty good. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to mount it all yet though, if I'm perfectly honest.
Control, good evening, easy.
I need to move this throttle. It drives me absolutely crazy at being too far back. Drives me absolutely mad. Yeah,
hello, do you require a backtrack?
we have got the
I affirm we do, sir.
oh, I've got the throttle on pre-order as well, to be fair, Lee. But that's, I bought that through the UK store, so
Enter runway 25 for the back.
mainly because it's more pricey.
Quebec, we'll report when we're ready.
Free Mike Lima, further with Unicom, 122.8, goodbye.
80 knot headwind at the minute.
30 Unicom, Fenix 3 Mike Lima, good night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it coming, to be fair. And what we'll probably do, so I've ordered the stand with it as well, so hopefully what we can do is mount the throttle and the stand together and then mount the two panels together, is the plan. Oh, don't tease me, you're teasing me, Lee, you're teasing me. I said to myself I wasn't going to buy it, I really did, and then I ended up buying it, so there we go.
2885, 2003.
Postman 2885, thanks, time now, flight level 70.
Oh, nice one, Kevin.
Climb 70, Postman 2885.
Decent. I like Ireland, to be fair. That came within a week. Yeah, I missed the pre-order section for it. I keep looking on eBay to see if anyone's selling them, but I don't think anyone's going to be selling anytime soon, to be quite honest. Yeah, I guess, did you get the throttle and the flaps and spoilers and everything? I presume you did.
122.8, goodbye.
Money Unicom, 2 Foxtrot November.
So in bad Leicester, we've got about 50 miles to Leicester, and then we'll be at our top of climb. We've saved a little bit of fuel as well, so we've now got 3.2 tonnes on board.
Control easy, 403 Quebec, runway 25, we're ready for departure.
403 Quebec, runway 25 for takeoff, wind 230 degrees, 7 knots.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 25, easy, 403 Quebec.
Which airport's that? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Lee, to be fair. Does it, I can't really get my head around how it feels. Do the detents, like, can you really feel the detents when you're accelerating forward? Do you find that you don't really need to look down, you can just tell by how many clicks? Because that's the issue I have at the minute, as you'll probably notice, even on this departure, to be fair. Yeah, I know that feeling, mate. Thankfully for me, it's payday tomorrow, so I'll have a little bit more money. But yeah, my overheads should be hopefully shipped this week. Obviously, I don't know how long it'll take. It'll probably take a couple of weeks to come. Sod's law, it'll come when I go back to uni. Oh, Kerry Airport. I have heard of that, to be fair. Never flown there, though. Hey, Leon, how we doing, mate? Evening.
London Control, very good evening. Easy T1 Hotel Boutique, flight level 360.
So, Leon is actually in the process of helping me a little bit with TikTok. Helping me just edit some of the videos. Because anyone that knows me knows I absolutely hate editing videos, which is why I tend to do more streams than I do just upload videos. Obviously, we will do a video of the unboxing of the wing stuff tomorrow, though I'm a little bit late to the party on that, I do admit. But, oh well, it's worth it. Oh, I heard about the force feedback. Yeah, I heard about this, to be fair. You get some like vibration through it, don't you? That wasn't my call out, was it?
Postman 2885, no. Monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Cheers for the follow, aviation dude.
Alpaca 979, route direct Timber, descent, flight level 90.
Timber? So they're going into Gatwick then. So the plan is
403 Quebec, report your passing altitude.
We will be doing about a 20 to 30 minute turnaround, and then we will be.
So it's 403 Quebec, climb now, flight level 120.
Then we'll make our return like.
Flight level 120, easy 403 Quebec.
We've got 894, further with Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Don't know, whereabouts are you then, Kieran? I can't see you on the radar, but.
Flight level 360, inbound to Dipley.
Easy 2 Hotel London, hello, Hammer 1 Bravo arrival. When ready, descend flight level 300, level by Unsad.
How does it feel though? Some people say that the
MA1 Bravo arrival.
Like the throttles feel a bit weird with having vibration, but is it mainly when you power it up, I'm guessing?
Confirm level by Unsad.
Unsad, easy 2 Hotel.
Yeah, I am looking forward to my overhead coming out, I must admit. It will change everything. It will basically make my whole Bravo throttle null and void, really. Once I get the throttle and the overhead.
Over Echo London, hello, do require a backtrack.
Won't be any need.
Negative, easy, Bravo Echo.
Flight Echo from Alpha 1, runway 25, clear takeoff, winds 240 degrees, 12 knots.
There's quite a lot of ACC on tonight, which is good. For a Sunday night, it's pretty good going. How much, out of interest, Lee, can I ask how much you got for it? So I'm not too sure how much they're worth these days. Like, they're about 300 quid brand new, weren't they? 350 quid, I think. I paid brand new. The only bonus as well is I've got the Airbus.
Station cooling and readable.
I've got the Airbus throttles that are from ProDesk Sim.
Flight level 360.
So.
Climb now, flight level 360, easy 403 Quebec.
Alpaca 979, contact Gatwick Director 126.825, goodbye.
Oh, you just come up to Leicester? Oh, so am I. Oh, it must be you I can see in front of me. Just in the distance. What's your cruise? Is your cruise 340 as well? Lee's very jolly.
CBS 50 Mike London, hello, do you require a backtrack?
Oh yeah.
Guess 50 Mike, Roger, via Alpha, enter backtrack and line up, runway 25, report lined up.
We'll backtrack and we'll let you know where we're
Oh, you're 360, so I'm 340 is my cruise.
Easy 8732, descend, flight level.
Yeah, 200 is quite reasonable to fair. I'll probably get 300 with the throttles that I've bought extra. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Kind of then cancels out the cost of the.
Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
So we might as well get 122.8 really.
Report your passing altitude.
So that's going to be us soon. So out cruise, pretty much.
Flight level 120.
I suppose we better have a quick look at the weather forecast for Aldergrove, haven't we? Let's have a look at the weather.
Flight 101, taxi holding point Sierra 1.
Oh, no, that's definitely on the right page. Let's see.
Easy 2 on hotel, redirect to Welling, descend flight level 220.
Direct to...
Yeah, you've done exactly the same as me, Lee. That's exactly what I did.
That's why no, Welling.
I didn't have DFIS, but basically for the price of selling the FCU, I managed to buy both Wingwing products.
60, easy 2 on hotel. So apologise.
No worries.
So, Echo Golf, I'm for 2320 Zulu automatic. Oh, the wind's not too bad there today.
Again, Delta X-ray Charlie, Charlie, just a buzzing noise. I can't hear if you're speaking.
220 at 7 knots. Good visibility. Clouds broken at 800 feet. Overcast at 1800, 5 degrees, 986 hectopascals. Cool. So we'll plot that in our performance page.
8 Mike Zulu, London Control. Hello, Tebra 2 Golf arrival for Gatwick.
We'll just double check it on this side. So, what should I say? I don't want a second MCDU. It will come in handy sometimes, I think. So then, wind is 220 at 7 knots.
PS2 to Mike, thanks, runway 25, clear takeoff, winds 240 degrees, 12 knots. Easy 58 Echo, climb flight level 360.
Flight level 360, easy 58 Echo.
So we just need to look at our minimums for our approach.
7, flight level 308. Foot 407, London Control, hello, Logan 2 hotel arrival. When ready, descend flight level 250.
When ready, descend flight level 250, speedbird 407.
1825.
Flight 4101, Pomeri 5 ready for departure, runway 33.
Flight 4101, thanks, runway 33, clear takeoff, winds 230 degrees, 7 knots.
So, decision height 468. So, get that plugged in.
Runway 30, flight 4101, thank you.
So it goes an approach speed of what, 139 and landed at 134.
So
from this approach, continuous climb to 3,000 feet straight ahead initially, then a right turn to the VOR and hold at 3,000 as directed. Wonderful.
Level by Abton.
Level by Abton.
The thing we need to do is have a look at stand information as well. So what stands we're having.
ETA for Yankee Kilo, contact Amsterdam radar 134.375. 134.375,
Cool. That'll be me on Unicom in a minute, I think. Yeah, in a few minutes. We're just over to head Derby at the minute. Yeah, it's a good idea, mate, to be fair. Yeah, the second MCD would be a good idea. I think we'll probably end up making a pedestal at some point. That would be my instinct. But I'm not going to progress to that yet, not until the radio panel and the audio control panel comes out. It's difficult though, because the problem is a lot of the companies, they sell like a Java said, they sell a multi-pack of the captain side, which is perfect. Apart from the fact it doesn't have the transponder on that side.
97 Juliet, further with Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Have to Unicom 122.8, easy, that's a Juliet night, but... So the Unicom, wonderful. Exactly, I'm waiting for that too, yeah. I don't think that's going to be out until middle of next year, I don't know what you think. I think it'll be after Christmas, at least, before that's released. In fairness though, it's a wing-wing. I think what they do, I think their sort of business model is how I sort of think that they work. I think what they do is they get all these pre-orders and then do a massive bulk order. Because if you've noticed, a lot of the products are out of stock for quite a while before they're back in order. It's almost like they do big bulks of a certain item and then go from there. Obviously the shipments for the UK store, they take a while to come across, because obviously I think they come across on boat, so they probably take 3 or 4 months to get into the UK, I would imagine. But then I presume they probably have enough to deal with the UK market. It's probably a decent amount. Like I said, I would have ordered it through the China site, but the problem is it's just it's not in stock. So, and there's no ETA on the global website either. Whereas at least with ours there is a ETA on it. Fortunately, it's not until the 30th of December though, so it's quite a way away yet. Yes, this is all on Unicom. What are we doing? I did wonder if that was related to you, to be fair, Kieran. Is it Siren or Kieran? I get very confused. I didn't really hear how it's pronounced, to be fair. So we could be a little bit cheeky here and do a bit of a shortcut. So we could go direct just to cut this corner off. Bellocs. I might do it actually. So what airline are we? I'll show you. Oh, say I'll show you. It's dark. It's EasyJet livery. So it's a little bit anticlimactic that. It depends on what plane are we talking about, mate. That's what it all depends on. Are you on about the Fenix? Chances are it's probably because of the difference. If it's for the Fenix, it'll be differences between managed mode and selected mode. So anything with the dot is managed mode. As you see, the lateral is managed. Yeah, that's the thing. You need to program the descent. You are right there. Talking of that, actually, we probably should have a look, see where the top of our descent is. Oh, it's not a bit, it's maybe what, 90 miles? It's generally speaking, it's normally around the Isle of Man when you start top descent. Sometimes we can start a little bit earlier because sometimes the routing on here can be a little bit different. We also have a flight blank and discontinuity as well, but that will be because there's no star, so we'll literally be going from one waypoint. Look, let's zoom this in a little bit. You'll see, literally goes to. There's literally no tracks there. So what we probably could do is from IPSET, we'll probably go direct to CF25 in a roundabout way. It's usually a good route. It pretty much flies over the top of the city airport as well. Oh, you've gone direct IPSET. Get rid of that. So we're over Manchester at the minute. Let's see exactly where we are. As you can see, there's an aircraft below us.
November is 12 miles.
There's Manchester, look, just in front of us. There you go, you can just make out Manchester just down there, look. Make sure progress that when it's unmanaged it doesn't follow it. There must be something you're doing wrong, and without seeing you do it, it's really difficult to sort of explain what you're doing wrong. As in, I'm guessing in the MCD you've got all the routing in. Like you've selected your descent and your runway, and your arrival runway and everything. One thing we can do though is I love an extended centre line at the minute. I'm quite partial to an extended centre line. So what we'll do is we'll just have a quick look for the alternate heading, which is, it says, what's the alternate heading? 067. So what we'll do, I'll show you how to do an extended centre line. if any of you don't know. So what you do is you go down to the sort of last waypoint. So normally I go to Echo Golf Alpha Alpha 25. So if you click in here, oh hang on, ignore me, not there. Well, you can go either course, either CF25 or FF25. If you go fix info and you put Echo Golf Alpha Alpha 25 in the fix, this will then give you a page with radials and radiuses. So I like to know where 10 miles is. Like to have a nice 10-mile radius around. So if we insert that, and now let's have a quick look at the plan for around there. So you see that blue circle? That is a 10-mile radius around that point. I just like it just as a visual guide. And then, like we said before, the other thing that we can do. So what we want to do is we want an extended runway centre line. So what we want to do is we want the opposite to the runway heading, which is obviously the other runway, so 067. So if we then put 067 into the radial, and you'll see here, now we've got a lovely extended centre line. It goes 4 miles, and it's really good if you want to do a visual approach. So for me, for IPSET, I can get a rough idea of where that sort of centre line follows. Hopefully that makes sense to most of you. But you can do it for any airport. You basically put the airport code in and what the runway number is, and it basically will give you everything you need. So we've got a bit of weather over to the right hand side of us, but it shouldn't be an issue for us. It'd be interesting to see what your project is, Lee, with pedestal, because there's quite a few different ways. I think the way that I would do it is on like I can't think what it is. The same track that comes with this new unit I've ordered. I think that's what I'm going to try and mount with it. I think, because then that way you can move them about a bit. But it's just working out how many, because you'll need quite a few rails of it. Because obviously you'll need either side of one panel. The ECAM sits in the middle, so it's almost like you'd need what, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're doing a full pedestal, 6. If you're doing a half a pedestal, probably 4 you could get away with. But if you know what I mean, like with the way that they mount, because they're different sizes as well. The ECAM's a different size to the radio control panel. Yeah, John, how are we doing? So guys, bear with me a few minutes. I'm just going to grab a drink just before we start our descent, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I'm hoping that there is something commercially coming along. But the thing is, Wing, their one, it was just made by themselves, to be fair. It wasn't made by any specific person. It was just for their shows. But yeah, I would imagine with all these bits coming out, there will be a specific one. Because like, as much as it is nice to use like a wooden box for it, I feel like something a little bit better quality and something that looks a little bit better would be ideal as well. But I guess it depends on prices and stuff. Someone needs to basically create one that's reasonable price-wise, easily shippable. That's the problem with it, isn't it? It needs to be kind of easily shippable in like a pack that you can assemble. That'd probably be the best way of doing it, really. Unless that's something you're designing, is it, Lee? So guys, bear with me a minute. I'm just going to grab a drink and I'll be back in a few moments. Let's not put that on there. Then guys, back with you. So guys, what we'll do from IPSAT, we'll make a right turn and follow that extended centre line. It will have them. Yeah, so I quite look forward to this winning product coming tomorrow, to be fair. I just don't know whereabouts to mount it, that's the only thing. I'm thinking of mounting it somewhere in this direction here next to the MCDU, just to the right for it for now. The MCDU could come up here potentially, there's another option. Indeed, it is thirsty work, mate. It's thirsty work. But like, I absolutely love this sim pit, to be fair, but it is a little bit of a nightmare trying to move things. The problem is it's not an easy change, so get your spanners out job. We've got a nice 32 knot headwind at the minute. Like I say, our turnaround time is going to be about 20 odd minutes. Hopefully, that's the plan. Between 20 minutes and half an hour is going to be the planned turnaround time. Once we get on the ground, we'll then get the new SIBRIEF plan done. I don't know if Serena, you yeah, am I going to put it on the right or the left? I don't know. I think I need a bit of advice on that. What would you guys suggest? My common sense would say on the left. That would be what I would suggest. It all depends on how tall it is, because I've only got a certain distance between the bottom of the screen here and obviously the bottom of the plate. I'm praying that I'm not going to have to move it. If I do, I do, but I'm just praying that I have to move it. Like I said, I did think about having it here, but the problem is on the top here is a bit of an issue. So I've moved this across, but if I'm honest, I don't particularly like this being on the left hand side. I prefer it over to the right a little bit more, but it all depends on the logistics, how stuff works. So what's my system specs? If you check on the YouTube video, oh, you're on YouTube anyway, aren't you? If you look in the description, scroll right to the bottom, mate, that's my system specs. Hopefully that helps. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. One thing I would recommend though is get a better graphics card than I've got. Get at least a 16GB card, because this does struggle a little bit at times. As you saw last night, we ran out of VRAM last night. So yeah, that would be my suggestion. I'm looking at getting a new graphics card at some point, but they're just so expensive. Although I've probably missed that sort of point. Don't get me wrong, it runs it fine, but it's just not as powerful as others. So guys, feel free to give us a like, comment, subscribe. We probably need to start our descent in a second. So, where should we descend to it? So, if so, we want to be at 14,000. Let's try and achieve, so open climb 14,000. I'll be a bit naughty here. IPSAT. So 2,200, bit naughty, whatever. What we'll do now, we'll go direct set as well, just to make it a little bit easier. So pretty much over the head of the Isle of Man, not that you'll see. Oh, you can just, yeah, you got a little bit of a glimpse of the Isle of Man there. Look. Actually close it quite nicely. No, I thought it'd be quite dark. Yeah, the 4060 is pretty good. It does the job. Obviously, I have to consider that I'm streaming using VATSIM, also running 3 screens as well, and it still manages okay. But I personally need something a bit beefier. I'm considering moving to an AMD card. I don't know what people's experiences of using AMD cards on flights in 2024 is. I'm going to have to probably play that by ear a little bit. It's mainly the VRAM that's the issue, to be fair. Like, the only bonus with the NVIDIA is the DLSS frame generation is a lot better than the AMD's version. But then the price is also triple. So, what altitude are you at, Kieran? Once we get to around 14,000 feet, we will. Chances are, once we get to Ipswich, I'm going to make a right turn. I don't know what your plan is, Kieran, but my plan is I'm going to, for Ipswich, I'm going to make a right turn, and then a longer track into Aldergrove. It's my plan. Don't know what your plan is with that, but. Like I said, there's no assigned staff for this route anyway, so we'll just have a bit of fun. Yeah, no, have you got an extended centre line? Can you see roughly where you need to be? So I think from Ipswich we'll make a bit of a right turn out and then track ourselves back. And then on the altitude and stuff. Yeah, I'm cutting out the Bellevue well, because literally all you do is fly overhead the airport. Seems pretty pointless. So Leon, what I have done, mate, I made a big mistake. I am recording at the minute, but I forgot to record the pushback from stand. But I've got the departure in full, so you could probably play with some of the departure, and obviously we'll do the whole return leg back. But I'll try and do it on one video, I think, on one recording. But yes, I have got the replay tool active, but I'll have to wait until we land back at Gatwick to do that, unfortunately. Like I say, Jasper, if you want to give us a subscribe, you can do, mate. It will help the channel out massively, and if you haven't already. And like I said, there's going to be a few videos upcoming with the new Wingman products soon. Like I say, I know it's not a big issue, like a big thing, because most of the other YouTubers had premium access to get that earlier. So there is one aircraft inbound at 4,000 feet into Echo Golf Alpha. Like I said, I can see Kieran there, he's doing pretty nicely. I've not started reducing my speed yet. Oh, nice one. I'll have a look afterwards, mate, if that's okay. So shout out to Leon, he's been helping me. Well, going forward he's going to be helping me a little bit with video editing for TikTok especially, and a little bit for YouTube as well. Yeah, so Kieran's in front of us, mate. I don't know if you can. Depends if you can pick it out. Can you pick out the? Can you pick out the white dot on the screen? It's flashing. That's Kieran in front of us. Any plans tomorrow, Lindley? Or are you back to work? What are you doing? We are at EasyJet again tonight. Oh, I'm on traffic, awesome. Have you started your speed reduction yet, Kieran? Yeah, we're both done EasyJet A320s, to be fair. I'm guessing the clips you want are more of the landings, Kieran, because they say the takeoffs are pretty boring to look at. I personally haven't bought the A350. That's the reason why, and I don't really have many intentions on buying the A350, mainly because the Wingman products aren't really designed for the 350. It's one of the reasons, and it's just more expensive, really. and I'm bad enough at flying these 3 variants, let alone another one that's even bigger. You're flying fast, so me. I'm doing 290 knots. I think we'll start slowing this down a bit though. Bring yourself back to 250, giving you a bit of a chance to get ahead of us. Autograph traffic easy, 970 inbound, IPSET, reducing speed to 50 knots. So about 20 miles at IPSET now. Like I say, we'll make that right turn and track in heading mode. Yes, you do. So you'll get some as default, depending on what edition you buy. So the Fenix that I'm flying, that is an add-on. A lot of the decent planes you do have to pay for. They're not extortionate. Well, depends how you look at it. It might be extortionate to you. They're about 60 quid, ideally. I think it's about 60 quid for the Fenix for all 3 variants. But it's much of a muchness, still very similar price-wise. If you want some freeware stuff, there is, what's it called? The fly-by-wire A320 and A380 you can get for free. But they're not quite as good in terms of system depth as the Fenix. Well, in my opinion, they're not anyway. But that's, I'm guessing, what you pay for, really. So we want to be at 4,000, is it? For on it, 3,000 feet for the ILS, I think. Let's have a look. $2,500 feet. Oh Jesus! Yeah, we better get descending then. So I'm going to make a right turn now. $340. Autograph traffic easy, 972, that's inbound, IPSET, turning right, heading 340 degrees for the ILS from 825. Oh, hello, auto throttle off, maybe not, there we go. So you want to be at so that'll be fine, roughly speaking. So it says the speed comes down as well, that will also help us. Not sure whereabouts Kieran is. Oh, is that you down there, Kieran? I think it might be. Yeah, quite a bit lower than me, we're still quite high. So let's get the seatbelt signs on, get the cabin secure for landing. No, I'm not on call with them, mate. We are just literally... yeah, I think the A320 might be free. I don't know. Yeah, we're just on VATSIM together, and obviously through the TikTok chat. Yeah, I know, Lee. I'm waiting for the Fenix. Yeah, I've been waiting for months for that to come out. I'm really excited as well. So, you know, it sounds really sad that there's one feature that I'm really, really looking forward to, and is the auto brake off annunciator. Apparently, that was a really, really requested feature as well. Oh, well, those speeds dropped right up again. It's because of the rate of descent, I think, as well. So let's reduce the rate of descent to 1800. Try and get this speed under control a little bit. What do you mean? Do you need to buy the actual sim? Yeah, you do need to buy the sim. It's not free unless you get it on Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass. It's quite cheap. I only have the standard edition, to be fair. So we've got about 10 miles, and then we'll make this left turn to runway 25. What was Barra? Was it 884 hectopascals? 883, oh well. I'm not seeing it that low for a while. So 883 hectopascals. And we'll start making this left turn. What we could do is be a bit cheeky. We go CF25. Sorry, CF25. Get ourselves on for the approach. So let's activate the line system. I don't know whereabouts you are, Kieran. Are you pretty much on the approach now? So the top box 1. So open descent. Well, I could just go manage descent actually. 2,500 feet. If traffic is the answer at left 225 degrees, reducing speed 200 knots. So one thing we are going to do is we're just going to turn the floodlight brightness down a touch. And we're going to make sure our strobes are on already. It's all good. So we've got about 10 miles till the start of the ILS and then about another 10 miles from there, so about 20 miles out. Are you going to buy the Neo then, Lee? So, order brake medium for landing today. So then, approach checklist, bar ref 883 hectopascal, seatbelt on, minimums of 468. Order brake medium, engine mode, select a norm. I think I might be curing me having view there, that little white light there. Yeah, I enjoyed the Fenix, to be fair, and in fairness to them, I know it's took them a long while to bring this out, but they only release products when they're ready. They don't rush something out just to make a bit more money, which is good. And generally the support's really good as well. So, glide slope's coming in. Let's prime the approach AP1, AP2, Cat 3 dual. So, we've not got much of a visibility at the minute. There is a little bit of a low base of cloud at about, I think, 1,300 feet. So, hopefully, once this cloud's out of the way, shouldn't be too much of an issue. We'll get rid of terrain. So, there's a bit of a patch of cloud to the left hand side as well. So about 5 miles, so we can reduce our speed to 180 knots. Body over easy and jet, reducing speed 180 knots on the ILS-25. Little white light there, we're not quite on the ILS-25. But there we go. So speed back to flaps 2. Have you uploaded Leon the stuff then that you've done? So any second now we should get the localizer, so lock star, wonderful. So 10 miles, what we'll do is reduce speed to 160 and 424. Go traffic easy 97 Juliet on the ILS 25. 10 track miles and touchdown, reduce speed 160 until 40 dB. So once that speed comes down, we'll get the gear down. Get ourselves nicely configured, nice and early. So gear down. So we're just waiting for the glide slope to come in now. I think 2,500 is where we're at. Shouldn't be long realistically until the glide slope comes in properly. I wonder if they've gone through the glide slope actually. Because it's shown us below, isn't it? Right, 3-degree pitch. I think we might have flown through the glide slope. Approach speed. Flaps 3, speed check flaps 3. Speed check flaps 4. Can't actually see the runway here. Which is slightly concerning. So we missed the glide slope somehow. I still can't see the runway. Can't see anything. Oh wait, we're way too high. Oh, we have to go around, aren't we? So flaps retract to. I'll go traffic easy 97 Juliet going around runway 25. What's gone on there? Right, speed back to 190. AP1. Let's make a right hand turn. Climb to 3,000 feet. What's gone wrong there? That's what we need to look at. So let's first of all let's have a look at the weather to make sure we've got the right barrel ref, because I've got a feeling I might have been way off the mark with the barrel ref. There we go. Traffic these nice and jet turning right 360 degrees. And we get the gear up as well. Not used to doing go-arounds. I know we've not followed the proper procedure, really, have we? So I have a feeling that our barrow F was. So let's go standard set a minute. 3,000 feet. What is the QNH for here? Because I've got a feeling that is the error we've made. Is the. Let's have a look at the weather. That's really. It's because we've exceeded the 3,000. Imagine. Where's the. Where is it? Okay, right. So, descending 3,000, so we're on the standard a minute. Let's have a quick glimpse at the weather. There's something that's gone disastrously wrong. And I think it's because I've put the incorrect QNH. 986 hectopascals. No wonder we're about 20,000 foot. 986. It's alright, climb. 986 hectopascals, right. There we go, that's what went wrong. So, now we need to get ourselves sorted again for another approach, realistically. Let's make a right turn again. It's really annoying. Right. Let's climb 2,500 feet. Get ourselves back on the ILS. And let's try again. So 2,500 feet we are climbing to. So apologies guys, I got the completely wrong QNH, so that shows the importance of getting the right QNH, if nothing else. So let's make a further right turn. Let's go 070 degrees. Autograph traffic easy, 97 Juliet, turning right 070 degrees and turning base for the ILS 25. So we're going to fly to that 10-mile track again. Here's the plan of action. So that's that. I just want to get the ILS all sorted and reconfigured. Because there was a bit. There we go, right then. That's that all done and dusted. Let's reduce the speed right now to 160 knots. To get ourselves nicely configured. So we're at flaps 2 at the minute, we'll stay there for now. Don't think that's another aircraft there, is it? Just have a quick look at the radar, make sure we're not going to affect anyone else. Nope. So guys, I really apologise for that. That has probably messed things up, hasn't it? So then, let's go direct CF25. Right, so the glide slope's coming in now. Let's enable the approach AP1, AP2. Let's just double check the performance page as well. 468 barrow on that. So let's insert that. Speed up to 160. Flaps 3. Speed check flaps 3. So Cat 3 dual. We'll just hold at 2,500 for the time being. Maybe we could come a little bit less than that. Autograph traffic easy 97 Juliet, turning in final runway ILS 2515 track miles. So then, second time lucky, eh? Second time lucky. Flaps full. No wonder we couldn't see anything. It was like 2,000 feet above where we should have been. How was your landing, Kieran? Was it okay?
Traffic jumps down 48 Bradford, fund 922 back track. The intersection traffic.
You see 2-2 backtrack, which one was that? There's not a 2-2, so I don't know what he's on about. So, Lockstar. So, we're on the right side of the glide slope now. I knew something didn't feel right with that approach, so I just didn't really know what at the time. Like I say, guys, I'm no expert in this field at all. It always happens when you're on camera, though, doesn't it? It won't happen when I'm doing a little private flight. It's always when you're on camera. So this is just trying to get a visual. Obviously, the cloud base is quite low at the minute as well. Right, so glide slope's coming in. What we will do is we will set the go around altitude 3000. So then, landing checklist, go around altitude 3000 is set cabin crew, advanced cabin is ready, and eco memo landing no blue. There we go, we've got the room in sight. That is a bonus. Not brilliant in sight, but we have it in sight. Reducing to minimum approach speed a little bit early. Grove, traffic easy, 970 short finals, runway 25. So we're at VREFs on your flight. So we've got a crosswind at 16 knots. Three lights adjusting. $1,000. Land.
Hundred above.
Continue. Spoilers. reverse green, brake medium, diesel. Auto brake off. Manual roll. Yeah, I'll do the replay at the end, Leon. By me do it out of the second flight, which I think we will still do. So, flap track spoilers retract. After landing, radar predictive windshield system is off. After landing complete.
Electronic devices can now be used. Have a look around you to make sure you take everything with you. Be careful when you open the lockers as items may have moved. Smoking is not allowed until you're in a smoking area. Thank you for flying with us today.
Autograph traffic easy, 97 Juliet vacated, runway 25. Minute timer. Don't know what stand we want. What stand have you gone with, Kira? Cheers, Lee, mate. Yeah, feel free to drop in next time. Probably won't be doing a video. Well, I might upload my unboxing video, but I'm at work tomorrow night, unfortunately, so there's gonna be no live stream tomorrow night. We'll try to get a little bit of content out for you. Autograph easy, 97 Juliet taxi and 2 stand 17. I think. I don't actually know what stand and taxi into at all. What are you on? 1, 2? 1, 3 then. Autograph traffic, this has to be a correction there, standard 1, 2. I think. We'll see which one's got the stairs off it. Yes, Leon, we'll do the replay once we've done the next leg of the flight. I can always go back. As long as I don't go off the sim, we can go back and sort that. It's not a problem. Yeah, cheers, Lee, for watching, mate. Thank you for that. So, AP is on and available. It's very little benefit to us doing a single engine taxi right now. So, we're pretty much on stand. So, we're on stand 1, 2, and this is obviously where Kieran is. It's just off to this left side. There we go. That's where the stairs are. Please don't tell me I've selected the same stand as yours. Oh, Jesus. I have, I think. I'm sure I have. Let's just see. Glad you know what stands were, to be fair. Oh, 50. Oh, 12's right then.
You're taxing on point Alpha 1 before runway 22.
Ah, just the other side of Kieran there. Wonderful. Obviously, I selected the same stand you was on. Surprised it didn't tell me. Normally, it tells you. It's someone of the order right stand. But so number 13, and we want number 12, which is the next one. So just get it nice and slow. And we are on safe dock, I think, or is there someone with buttons actually? No, with buttons. So try not to blind them.
Belfast Air traffic, Golf Romeo, India, backtracking runway 22 via Alpha on Belfast Air traffic.
Right shots. So 2 minutes post cool down, EPU is available, engine master 1 and 2 off. Then we have connected, let's get the APU off. Engine anti-ice can come off as well. So parking checklist, parking brake is set, engines off, wing lights off, and fuel pumps are off. Parking checklist complete. So then, guys, this is the first leg of the journey. What's it? 9:30, so not too late. A little bit later than anticipated due to our poor issues there. So we're going to let these guys get off. What we'll do for the minute is we will just get our next route all set up and ready to go. We'll have a good look at our landing performance as well. So let's review the flight statistics. So yeah, the landing route is quite hard, it's about 400 feet per minute, so pretty rough really.
Traffic, Golf Romeo, and you're taking off from way 22 Belfast Air traffic.
What we're going to do is get SimBrief up and running, and then we'll get our return leg sorted, and we'll go from there. Like I say, we're hoping to be departing at about 9:50. Big ask, I know, but we'll try and get ourselves all done. We'll have to say, well, we'll have to change the call time slightly, so we can be Easy 97 Tango, because otherwise it's not going to like that routing. Let's get that in. We'll just quickly disconnect from VATSIM and change the thing to a Tango. Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. So we'll do the same here as well on this side of things, and we'll get ready to re-import the next flight plan. So we've just got to wait for all these passengers to get off. One thing we could do in the meantime is get the refuelers on the case once the bags are all off. Just wait for these last few containers to come off, and then we can get ourselves sorted in that respect. So that's the flight plan all done. Hey, Jets, how are we doing, mate? So then, so we've got 179 passengers for our return leg as well, I believe. 20 minutes now until our next flight. So we can start getting set up for that. So this is so we're expecting runway 07 for departure apparently. I don't quite believe it though. I think we'll take off on the same runway that we've done before. We're expecting 26 left, 381 Golf arrival into Gatwick. So Easy 97 Tango is our new call sign. Cost index for this flight is 34. Cruise is 370. Block fuel is 5.2. Zero fuel weight is 58.1. A CG of 29.8. Trip wind, we've got a tailwind now of 23 knots, which will help us along the way nicely. Just waiting for this to calculate. So we've got 42 minutes extra fuel. I suppose we could follow the plan runway 07, but have a quick look at some of the other traffic that was coming out of Aldergrove. Just looks a lot shorter. That's the problem with. That's definitely not the right plan. Sometimes it doesn't give you the right departure route. So we're going to be runway 25 for departure. There's no SID anyway. So should we direct Lisbo, then Ringer. Arrival into Gatwick ILS 26 left, and we want the District 1 Golf arrival into Gatwick. So that's all in and planned. Next thing we need to do is have a look at our takeoff performance for today's flight. Obviously it's not going to bring in the next load sheet yet, just because of where we are. We can put these figures in manually, to be fair. So our takeoff is 63.2. CG is 29.8. So guys, how are we all doing? Hopefully all well. 2 hours 15 minutes into the stream. On the TikTok, unfortunately only 1 hour 35 into the departure, just due to us forgetting really more than anything. Just split the videos into 2. Feel free to say hello in the chat on TikTok, just to make sure I know everything's working as it should do. So 142, flaps down 0.3. So the only thing that's different from this.
Passenger's bus is coming.
So we're still waiting for the passengers to get off. What I'm hoping in the meantime we might be able to, when we get 69 passengers, get the fuelers on. If everything's off, get the fuelers. Press refueling. One thing we'll do, we'll go for a quick walk around, make sure everything's all good in that respect. I presume everything's working okay with the stream. So we'll kind of have a quick walk around the aircraft, make sure everything's all good. Make sure the refuelers are doing as they should do. Hopefully they'll arrive in a minute. Everything's all connected and understood at our areas. So if we get the fuel on now, then hopefully we get the bags on a little bit quicker as well. And then we've only got passengers to board. And that will be it. Yeah, Will, how do we, mate? So we'll just leave that the refuelers to do their thing. So guys, let's have a wander back into the aircraft. Everything's looking all good there. Right, all the customers. There we go. So let's hopefully we can get loaded. Be nice. So we're still waiting for. We've got 41 passengers left to get off. Not like real life, is it? When they're all fighting to get on there. So once fuel's on, which it's not on yet. It's not even started yet, I don't think. I'm a bit confused by it, to be fair. Fuel page, please. Hopefully we'll get to use the ecam pages a little bit more as well. With this new panel coming quite useful. Don't know why they've not started with the refueling, there must be a reason. Probably because it's waiting to request how much fuel we want. That's probably why. So once all these are off, then we can start. Oh, they're all just about off. We're going to do a return leg. I don't know if Kieran, are you coming for a flight back? I presume we probably are. I presume that's you that's sat next to me on stand. Oh no, it's not you actually. I thought it was you. Well, obviously not.
Welcome aboard your EasyJet flight. To help us get on our way, please take your seats as quickly as you can and leave room in the aisle for others to pass. There is a space under the seat in front of you for small bags.
Passengers
If you have
bus is
larger
coming.
bags, please put these in the overhead lockers. If you are sitting in the front row or next to an exit,
Hello,
you
Captain.
must put
We
all
are ready
your
for
bags
pushback.
in the overhead lockers.
Are they going to get the two connected already?
Not allowed at any time. This includes vapes and other e-cigarettes.
So refueling
In the cabin to help you.
should be commencing any second, really. Bit confused what's going on with the fueling situation. It's funny we don't have enough fuel.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So we're just requesting the refuelers. Hopefully they'll appear in a minute. At least we've got the right QNH now. It's more embarrassing than flying over the top of the runway. I was thinking something didn't feel right, to be fair. So they're just getting the bags on at the minute. Us, they're doing it the other way around this time. Getting bags on first, then we'll get the fuel on. We need 5.4 tons of fuel. Hey Leon, how are you doing, mate? Have you uploaded that video back to... Just a quick question, have you uploaded the video? Just wondering if you've uploaded the video that you've edited, mate. If not, don't worry. Shit. So then, peeps, let's get ourselves all good and going. Still waiting for the refuelers. I don't know what they are. I think it's because they're waiting for. I imagine it's because they're waiting for the baggage people to be out of the way. So we don't have enough fuel currently. So we've got 2 more crates there. And then hopefully we'll get some fuel on and then get ourselves going. How long we've got for our departure? 8 minutes apparently. I think we're going to be a little bit on the delayed side. We've only got 46 passengers at the minute. Come on peeps, get on, then we can get going. Come on, one more box. Sure, that's it. It's like the slowest box in history, this is.
Welcome aboard your EasyJet flight. To help us get on our way, please take your seats as quickly as you can and leave room in the aisle for others to pass. There is a space under the seat in front of you for small bags. If you have larger bags, please put these in the overhead lockers. If you are sitting in the front row or next to an exit, you must put all your bags in the overhead lockers. Smoking is not allowed at any time. This includes vapes and other e-cigarettes. The crew are in the cabin to help you.
So then hopefully in a minute the fuel truck will arrive. Will be nice. Because we're not going to make it with that amount of fuel. So refueling is requested, so it's just waiting for the other services to finish by the look of things.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Can anyone hear me on TikTok? Because I'm a bit concerned that something's gone wrong with the stream because it doesn't seem to be doing a lot at the minute. That could just be my end. Let's see if the refuelers are about ready. There we go. Shouldn't take too long. So I think let's get the APU started. So refuel starting. So APU on and start. So I want to be pretty much ready straight away as soon as that says the boarding is complete. So we've got 3 minutes. So it's going to be a little bit of a delay, I think. So we're taxiing to Alpha. APU on, APU start. So then, cockpit preparation, checklist, gear pins and covers removed. Seatbelts off for the time being. It is our nav. Yep. Fuel. Berth 10986 hectopascals. I think we should start the checklist again because it's gone disastrously wrong. So guys, welcome. We're doing a flight this evening back to from Aldergrove back to London Gatwick on the VATSIM network in the Airbus A320, sponsored by EasyJet. So then guys, it's pretty much ready to go. So cockpit preparation. Let's just stand by for the fuel. Once the refuelers are done, we will get selves going. So now we're just waiting for him to disconnect the fuel lines and then seatbelts on. Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins, covers removed, fuel quantity 5.8 tons, seatbelts on, minimums. Sorry, it is nav berth 0986 hectopascals. Please disconnect in, wonderful. Before start, park brake check and set. Taking speeds V1 142, 142, 142. 360, windows and doors closed. We can turn point on.
Locking gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to your EasyJet flight today. A special welcome to our EasyJet Plus cardholders. If you would like to know more about this service, my name is Nolan. It's my pleasure.
So start to is going to be 1 then 2. Just wait for everything to. Aldergrove traffic easy 97 Tango, pushing back stand 1 2 to face south. So the tug's connected, we're just waiting for confirmation. So it's a lifting tug. See what G6 is up to. Then you push back. And you want to be nose left tail to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes release, clear to push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start sequence 1 and 2, start anymore.
and take you through the safety features of this aircraft. Please pay attention to the illuminated signs and crew instructions. The location of the emergency exits is shown on the safety card and is demonstrated by the crew. Please make sure you know where your nearest exits are. They may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all bags on board. Push the metal end into the buckle until it clicks. Pull the loose end to adjust and unfasten by lifting the top of the buckle. It must be fastened when the seatbelt sign is
Pretty sure that shouldn't be the way we're being pushed. Not sure what's going on with the pushback there, but there we go.
remove it from the pouch and put it over your head.
Starting engine 2. Not my night tonight, is it? It's alright, we'll just spin round in the listeners pushing us all the way back from stands, all the way around the corner as well. I don't know.
And fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for your attention.
Engine 2 start. Oh, wrong switch. There we go. AP off. Have the strobes on. Ready. It looks like it's pushing me right back onto the taxiway nicely. Didn't a very interesting push. There we go. Brake set, clear to disconnect. Very strange pushback sequence there. Good job it's not busy. So then guys, after start, anti-ice, engine and wing anti-ice on. Econ status checked, pitch trim 0.3 down, 0.4 down, sorry. Rudder trim is neutral now. Plug throttles full, 4 down, neutral, left, right, neutral.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Taxi lights on. Telegraph traffic. Easy 97 Tango, taxi into runway 25 by Alpha. So they're all the way. I'm going to use engine number 1. Plug brake off. Particularly windshield system, please. Flight deck.
Hello, that's cabin secure for takeoff.
Wonderful, thank you. Back to VHF 1. Wonderful. Brake check. Taxi check, that's flight control check. Flight setting config 1 plus F-rate output. Windshield system is apparently off. It's on. Engine bin selector, norm. Eco mode, take off, thank you. And let's go to light check. Let's light check. Let's take off and confirm to 5. TCAS TARA packs 1, 2, both on. That's on the radar. What a good traffic. Easy 97 Tango, land number 25. That's clear. And on 50%. Take off. And flat 66 SOS runway over thrust blue. Thrust set. $100. B1. Rotate. Flying group. Nav. Good traffic, easy 97 Tango, passing 800 feet, turning left 300. Oh, wow, that was a bit of a steep descent. Just climb fly. Sorry. Mode active. Climb now to level 370. Not direct traffic easy 97 Tango inbound ringer climbing flight level 370. Should be seen now here. Landing lights for truck, please. AP1. Really not having a good night tonight. Standard pressure. So about Wallasey, next say we'll get straight into Gatwick hopefully with a bit of luck. So we should be in London control zone hopefully, presume that stays on the line. Increase our speed nicely now. About 120 miles to Wallasey. Go from there. One last go. So once we get to Cabad, we should be in London's control zone. One thing we do need to do though is to plan a little bit earlier. We'll have a quick look at the weather for our arrival route. Foxtrot scoring 265 transition to so we'll get everything planned in here. So temperature is 5 degrees Celsius. QNH is 997. And the wind currently is 230 6 knots. I've got a look at the barrel rush as well, so we know what our decision height is for 26 left. (102) radio. There we go, that's everything all planned and done. Just need to make sure we get the right QNH in this time, so we don't make any silly mistakes. I'd say once we get into London control zone, it'll be a little bit more exciting for you guys. It'll be about 150 miles or so. So yes, hopefully our rear camera will last for the entire length of the flight. Flight time, let's have a look. So 22:57, so it's about an hour, or just under an hour flight time back, because we've got a nice little tailwind to support us along the way. We could also increase our speed a touch as well. And that'll get us across nice out quickly as well. So I say we've got too steep of a descent, but we'll see what happens with that. We should have 3.6 tons of fuel left after landing. I'm very much looking forward to my overhead though. It should change the experience quite drastically, to be fair. So we can have water a bit low for landing as well. We can get all that set ready. And obviously the alarm system can be off for now. They're going to go 0.77 Mach. And like I say, we should enter controlled airspace fairly sharpish. Depends if London stays online, it may be London goes offline. See how things go with that. At the minute we still have Gatwick radar and Gatwick tower online, so see how that goes. That's the problem you come to this time of night, that people tend to call, especially Sunday night. Next it goes through to give us a lock on top screen. Channel up massively. A bit bumpy in places. Just due to the wind variation. Getting a nice little tailwind pushing us along, but you see it's bobbing about a little bit. So unfortunately London's gone offline, however, do help. Approach 126.825. Just means we're going to have to control the descent a bit more. So I think the first restrictions actually are competitive. When I dis it to 20,000 feet. We'll see how things go. See the speed's varying quite a bit at the minute. Let's see what the there's a bit of a patch just to the right of us. A little bit bumpy in a couple of places, but to be expected, like I say. So we've got an aircraft in front of us, where we see them. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think he's coming. Oh, he's flying across ways, so wasn't any major concerns really. He's over to this side. There must be a different aircraft. So this one's pretty much. Those are the aircraft just flying across us. So we're going to get a little shortcut with that K-pad. Let's see how we get on there. I'm feeling a little bit tired now. But let's get this flight done. And we'll go from there. So it's not really too long before we start descent. The flight time is, it's might have been an hour, less than an hour, 55 minutes on the way back. Due to this nice tailwind. Hello darling, how are we doing? Hey guys, I'll back in a minute. I'm just going to grab a drink. That guy's back with you. Cheers for the follow, Danny. Much appreciated, mate. So in about 40 miles we'll be starting our descent, in which case we'll go back to manage speed, and then first flight restrictions flight level 200. Once we get to Disick, we'll have a good look at the charts for Disick anyway. So it's Disick 1 Golf arrival. So once we get Disick, it's flight 200, Kidley 150, proceed 250 knots from Tufso, and then generally speaking we normally go direct to Willow, descend to 7,000 from there. But it depends on what ATC is online. It's even more annoying that Gatwick delivery's gone offline, but Tower I think is online still. We shall see. We've burning a little bit more fuel than we would normally. We've only got 193 miles to run. So maybe a little bit bumpy on the way down, but we'll see how we get on. Hopefully not too bumpy. They're already pretty much set up for our approach. Nothing really we need to do anything with. So I want to get to Telber, that's where we want to be starting our descent. So I think what this is, I think it's Manchester, we're just flying over the top of at the minute. Well, maybe Birmingham actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, Birmingham that you can see in front of us. So this is pretty much the same routing that we do from Edinburgh, pretty much exactly the same. So manage speed and flight level 200 selected. So that's now just calculating where it should meet its target at. Also it's trying to deal with the speed a little bit as well. So we're going to just select 15,000 and manage, and hopefully that will level at Kidley. Still got that nice tailwind helping us along as well. I don't know if someone else comes online for Gatwick really. So flight level 200 we're aiming for. They're seeking about 20 miles, so we should be well on point for that. One thing we could do is, that's currently... So I want to get to Kidley flight level 150. Hey up the real Captain Bro, how we doing, mate? Hey Nathan, how we doing? Hope you're well. So we're already in pretty much on our approach. We should appear here in a second. So the first restriction we can see here we got Disick, then at Kidley. Speed restriction of 250 knots at Tufso, 220 knots at Holly. Chances are from Tufso we'll probably go directly across to below. And just comply with that restriction there. Would be my guess. So we should be fine for our 20,000 feet target. Obviously for Midhurst then we will truck ourselves across. So 20,000 feet at this acreage should just about meet that target. Gatwick traffic easy, 97 Tango, District 1 Golf arrival descending to 15,000 to be level by Kidley. So Midhurst next speed restriction is flight level 100, well, flight level 70 by Willow realistically. What we probably will do is do a direct to Willow, I would imagine. And from Willow we can track crossways, but we need to be sort of borderline near Midhurst before we can do that. So we'll do, we go 10,000 feet, we'll reduce the VS 1,800 feet. Let's achieve that. Fortunately, still no ATC for lovely Gatwick at the moment. What we need to be careful of is we can go direct with it, but we need to just be conscious that we're going to be near the threshold for the runway. So we could insert that, and we could be a bit cheeky and then go direct. There's not a huge amount of traffic, I don't think, nearby. Let's have a quick look. So he could become an issue, but we can just slot ourselves in quite nicely. Gatwick traffic easy 97 Tango at Kidley, inbound to Willow. Descending flight level 70, expecting 26 left for arrival. One thing we can do is have a quick look at the weather information for Gatwick, make sure nothing has changed with that. Obviously VATSIM has now come off the line, so we cannot refresh the VATSIM meta, but we can refresh the normal one. So 5 degrees, 997 hectopascals, so we just double check all this. 997, 5 degrees, 220 at 6. That's all good, ILS 26 left. So in Kidley we're going to go to inbound Willow. We're going to ascend 7,000 feet to be level by Willow. Then we'll make some vectors from there. So we'll stay at the managed speed at the moment, and then we'll start reducing speed shortly, in about 20 miles or so. There's quite a few aircraft about as well. Right, imagine some of this is probably Heathrow. Heathrow is just off to the left side, so that's probably what we've got a visual of is Heathrow. Let's go achieve that by that point. So 600 feet per minute is perfect where we need to be. They're all low level. What we'll do is we'll get the seatbelt signs on, get the cabin secure for landing. So 77 miles from touchdown. Obviously it's a little bit difficult because it doesn't know where the discontinuity is, but See through. So flight level 70. So about 40 miles from Willow. Start bringing that speed down. It's just coming down nicely now. Willow make a left-hand turn. Should be able to get a bit of a visual of Gatwick anyway from here. Or not. Ah, there's Gatwick. I've just got it in the distance there. So we'll pretty much fly around the airport and go from there. So then, approach checklist both 997 hectopascal, see what's on, minimums of 102 radio. Auto brake low, sorry, and eject to low. So I've got about 30 miles to Willow. Let's get to Willow, we'll make a speed restriction. Well, try to get 220 at Willow, that's the restriction. And let's capture, I think he's the 2,500 or 3,000, let's have a look. 2,000. So after landing we need to have a think about what stand we're going to have. So we should have to select this now before we even get there. I have one of the stands that we've got before, 557. And we'll have, let's have the nutter. So after landing we'll make a right hand turn onto 08 right, and then we'll taxi Romeo Lima. Alpha. So he's just landing down, we can see. So what we'll just start doing is reducing that speed a touch more, up to 20 knots. Should achieve this quite nicely, really.
Gatwick traffic 99154, landing runway 26 left.
Remember, I'm Willow now, 20 miles from Willow. Yeah, Danny, how are you doing? So the 220 knots, 7,000 for Willow. Then say we'll make that left hand turn, we'll descend to 2,000 feet. Once we make this first left turn, we'll get the first level of flaps out. So we should get a nice view of Gatwick itself in a minute. Just behind the pillar. So there's one aircraft on the threshold.
Gatwick traffic, Ryanair 154, taking off runway 26 left.
There he is, look, you can just see him on the threshold there. He's going to start rolling in a minute. Doesn't know what departure he's on. If he's on a Lamborghini 5 mile departure, he'll make a right hand turn, but he should be clear of the threshold by the time he's out of the way. So he's just rolling now. One aircraft ahead. Just see whereabouts he is in the grand scheme of things. I think you can just see that Ryanair taking off here. Some decent views of the airport from here. Let's concentrate on the job in hand. So we're about 10 miles now from Willow. So what we're going to do, we're going to further our descent now to be level at 2,000 even. So 1,200 feet. Continue descent. Gatwick traffic easy 97 Tango at Willow. Making left turn to base runway 26 left.
Gatwick traffic easy 523 Golf, lining up to 6 left.
So that's threshold, isn't it? I think he's in.
Traffic, Ryanair 154, passing 3,500 feet, climbing to flight level 230 via MIFN F1 Mike departure traffic.
Flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. In a second now we should make that left turn.
Gatwick traffic easy 49 lining up 26 left behind the company A320.
The left turn is going to be a short funnel. We'll enable landing systems and enable the approach. Cat 3 single. PC 97 Tango rigid speed 182. Oh, hello. I didn't think it was up. Flaps 2, switch out. That's my bad. 1 extra steps on the flaps, so we won't have that problem when we get to our wing 1. So, so he's departing. There's no other traffic that we can see. Well, 4,000 feet. should be good for him. Getting a little bit bumpy. It's going to be a really, really short approach, so an import approach AP1, AP2. Speed back 160 knots.
Just overhead Biggie, so to make a front direct VIR 27, that's Heathrow traffic.
That's Heathrow traffic, so that's okay. So let's bring that speed back a little bit more. We'll get that gear down nice and early. It's going to be quite a short routing into Gatwick here. $2,500 jets. Flat 3 speed, jet flat 3, flat 4, manage speed. And we should be making this little left turn now, so at 2,000 feet. Me. So not on the localised yet, look star, close low star. Gatwick traffic is E97 Tango established, ILS 26 left, currently 5 miles. So landing checklist, please go around altitude 3,000. 3,000 checked. Cabin is ready and economic landing. No blue.
Give up me, but we got 729 and we're approaching from 27 left. We're like 16 miles, 1.5 miles east traffic. 24, so 79.
So this is a nice little short approach in. It's not going to give us long to configure, so we are fully configured, but just getting ourselves happy on that glide slope is going to be the key. Make sure we get ourselves down properly.
591 is taxiing to runway 25.
It's fine, but it's not affected. So run the localizer now. Wonderful. So we'll disconnect in a second and then we'll get ourselves down on the ground. Gap traffic easy 97 Tango short panels, got me 26 left. And your flight.
Above.
Land.
Minimum.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Grounds, follows. Within screen, brake, load, decel. Manual braking.
And Shamrock 178, turning right on there, place for 7 left, 2 traffic.
1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. 1 4. Traffic easy 97 Tango vacated to 6 left, taxiing on Echo Romeo onto 08 right. The landing radar updated wind system is off after landing complete. Seemed like quite a decent landing, to be fair. So let's bring ourselves around. We're taxiing to Storm 557.
And Eco traffic, channel 168, Teddy to establish 27 left at 13, going to tower frequency.
Bamboo traffic 591 is departing 24 via the Hazel to Charlie departure. Bamboo.
Traffic easy 97 Tango taxiing to stand 557 via Romeo, Lima and Quebec. AP on start. 30 seconds until 2 minutes has elapsed. So Romeo should be this first left for us. See how we go. Cheers for the follow, AJ20, sorry, AG24. Thanks for that. Strobe scan column off to auto. AEP is available. Elect pump on, and we can lose engine number 1. Engine number 1 off. Single engine taxi procedure. So next left, and then we're down to stand 557. Maybe short that a little bit. So let's start slowing ourselves down a touch. So 555. 556, and then hopefully 557. Oh no, it's this one here. So taxi lights off. Game brakes up. Engine master 2 off. Stop power available. AP off, please. So then parking checklist, parking breaker shocks are set, swing lights off, fuel pumps off, edges off, parking checklist complete. So guys, thank you very much for joining us this evening on today's flight. It's been very enjoyable, and we've done 2 long-winded flights. We'll have a quick look to see what's going on with this flight here and see what the touchdown rate was like. So 270 was the touchdown rate for our landing into Gatwick, and then we'll quickly go back and have a look at that and get some more clips out onto the TikTok channel shortly. So take care, have a good evening, and thanks for watching. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.